It is I, TatteredThought. Welcome to the Outer Worlds. I haven't played this in a very long time. I'm going to start a new game and try to remember exactly how in the world to play this. I remember it's Fallout-ish. Let's just go normal. Conversation subs on Mark subtitle. Ah, yeah. Oh god. Well, that's not large. I don't know if that's gonna be a good idea for me to put that there. Ah well. Should be good. Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier that is owned and operated by distinguished corporations.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Yep, sure. Huh. I hope we get to see that year. That'd be an interesting bit to talk about our old future in 2320. I won't be here to see it, but hopefully somebody will.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Alright. I just realized I haven't played this since I got my new television, so this is going to be interesting. Let's see. 6 points. Good at everything? That seems a little off, doesn't it? Oh no, that's... I can't win for losing. Comes this friggin... Alright, I see here. Alright, who am I going to be? I could be myself. Could be myself.
You'd need a navigational computer to find your temper.
No passive health regens. I'd like to think I'm a bit charming.
Charismatic enough to give the chairman a run for his bits.
I don't know about that one. Charm? I consider myself charming. I am high in my perceptions by comparison. Only for weapon, headshot, and weak spot damage.
I bet you could see right through the board's lies.
I'm good on intelligence. My dexterity, I consider my dexterity average, my strength's a little bit better than the average since I started going back to the gym.
Interesting. Damage in your extremities.
I don't know, I feel weird about having... I've forgotten that that's how this game did that. I kind of want to be, let's see, high charm. Good perception. Let's get the physicals like that. Let's go with the slightly higher health regeneration, good intelligence, high perception, high charm. Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, roughly myself. That's what. So what am I going to be good at now that I've been going to pay attention to the numbers? Let's see. That's long guns. Long guns are in both. rifleman. Persuade, intimidate, lie. I'm gonna be decent at persuade. Okay, yeah, sure, let's do this. Oh yeah, and I get 2 points to put into stuff to, what is it?
A crack shot.
Plus
Capital.
10. His leadership again. I rarely bother to order them to do stuff. Very rarely. Leadership does that. I work in the technology sector.
Your skills would have been wasted in a corporate lab.
And while I am a relatively sneaky guy, I'm rather quiet, usually. My movements, that would only be sneak. I'm not a good hacker. I've, well, never really tried my hand at it, but haven't tried my hand at lockpicking either now. I am a trained orator, technically speaking, so yeah, I guess that would
I hope
work.
we haven't lost that silver tongue to frostbite.
I used to LARP, so I'm decent enough in melee. More of a polearm user. I have a working knowledge of firearms. I mean, I'm an American from the South. What the hell do you think? Defense, dodging, blocking. Yeah, we'll get there. Let's see, what is it? Dodge distance. Whatever I block is just when you're using a melee weapon. It's static. Even so, a 20% chance to cower in fear for 3 seconds after the first time you hit them. 15% chance auto max will slowly attack other enemies instead of you. Chance creatures will become terrified. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a lot of passive abilities there. Nice. Yeah. No discernible aptitude. Let's see. We've got based on my actual degree, where would I be at? No, not a beverage service technician. Bartender. Bureaucrat. Technically speaking, that could be one. I've never been a cashier. I've worked near them, but I've never been one. Electrician class. I've done wire spooling before. Elevator operations specialist, factory worker, dirt farmer, food additive tester. Oh no. I have been a janitor before. Oswald team mascot, Meditech, safety inspector, assistant level 0, class A. I don't know, test use develop a keen instinct for what goes in them and why. Huh. Okay. A sub sous chef. I'm kind of feeling the janitor bit, even though I don't know how much that's going to be helpful. But you know, I've been a janitor, and yeah, leaning towards. I mean, the plus ones and such, they're not great, but they're something.
If this were an Aether Wave drama, I'd say something about cleaning up the colony.
Well, Doc, you just did. I am a male. Oh, what face? This is the part where you try to make it look somewhat like yourself, but it never really is. Could be worse. Not exactly the darkest of peach colors, but oh goodness. Definitely. Oh no. That's the I'm in this spectrum over here. Maybe there. Maybe. Yeah, right about there. Eye color. Well, that's right. There's some really interesting ones. There. I mean, if we're talking about Tattered Thought, I'd probably have yellow eyes, but I don't have naturally yellow eyes. I have hazel eyes, which are not really well represented here, are they? Let's do that. Let's go with yellow. Keep with the color scheme. Brow horizontal. Oh, that's the knitting of the brow. So knit forward, brow forward. That way's forward or that way's back? Okay. L, lower. Drawn them together, let's move it on apart. Doesn't really have a whole lot of, well, it does inward. Outward it doesn't. I'll spend way too much time on. Too much time. The thing is, we're never gonna see the face. Well, actually, no, in cutscenes we will. I'm not wearing a helmet, so. Oh, excuse me. Honestly, my nose is relatively small for my face. Tilt. I do have a little bit of that thing going on. Width? No, it's probably about like that. My nose is a little bit high. Well, then again, I'm not used to seeing myself without a beard, so. I would say I've got cheeks like that, but at the same time, I have... And like I said, I've lost a little weight recently. Let's go with like that. Hair. None, please. I have a straight up no-go on that harrow. There we go. Ideal. You know, that's not a bad idea. Sure, we'll do that. Let's see. I need to add a hair to at least see the colorations. I know what I want. I want something. Vibrant gold. I didn't know that would show up or not. Eyebrow style. I don't like that one. I mean, it's close, but, a lot of styles are there. That'd be something closer to my cousin would wear. It's, honestly, if we could put like some streaks in there, that'd be nice. Red. I'm more of a deep brown. Look there, makeup. Not usually one for such. That's right. That also does like scars and whatnot. Me-ish. Huh. Okay. Gothic guy liner thing there. And no makeup. Dirt. Skyrim. Dirt. Actually being... These I remember being a little, tense. Like that one. One of them looks like a Joker scar, if I remember correctly. And 1, 2. I ain't old, but I'm not exactly a teenager anymore. All this got Tattered Thought. It also helped me figure it also. Oops. Differentiate my save file. Oop. If there's anything as a bot want to try and sell me follows. Yeah, go with that. I'm bad at pretty much everything except for science, engineering, medical, persuade, lie, and intimidate. I am okay with that. That's bad. Not a bad starting point. Fix the rest as we go.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 11%. Skip drive
Shit.
inoperable.
I mean, that makes sense.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies, saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Thanks, Doc. Charge weapons. Usually not a fan of those. By comparison. Wipe the old outer eyes down real quick.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Way to put the weight of the world on my damn Doc.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
I'll get
Hawthorne
used
won't
to
mind
that.
you
For
taking
some
his
reason,
ship.
it feels like that's a
Better
bit
you than the
low.
board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Oh, hey there, Zeticus. How goes it, sir? I'm doing pretty good, actually. Glad you could find me. Haven't heard from you in quite a while. Don't mind me. I'm gonna get lost in remembering how pretty this game is. Yep, it's a new game of the Outer Worlds. I haven't played this thing. It's been quite a while. If I checked my save files, I would be able to find out how long, but probably a couple of years. So, I'm gonna step back into this baby. A to jump. Okay, I'm gonna keep thinking it's Y. B to crouch, B to crouch. I will swap weapons, most likely. See the Steam sales? No, I did not. I do not, Alright. Alright, I didn't need to see that little thing go into the ground. Like to sprint. I didn't see any of the Steam sales. Sadly, my computer is such a lump that, I can't really run much of anything. I can use it for a word processor, and that's kind of what I originally got it for. But it's been, dealt with. I'm gonna remember bits and pieces of things as I go along. Far Cry, you bought Far Cry 4, the end is... Night, Celeste, My Friend Pedro, and Graveyard Keeper. Okay, I've seen Celeste, and I know I think I remember Graveyard Keeper. And I've played Far Cry 4. Still a bigger fan of Far Cry 3. Sprint, sprint, sprint. No puppies. You don't see nothing. Oh, not a thing. Not anything. And less than $20. That was a good sale. Praise Gavin.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Which? Yeah, that's the inhaler. That's the inhaler. So yeah, can I see my self here? Yep, Stranger. I never thought about that. Stranger in a Strange Land. Nice reference. Let's see. That is not my body type. I'm trying to get close to that, but that ain't me. That ain't me at all. At about let's see. Damn, that's got this character model's got quite a dump truck on it, don't it? I mean, the legs are about right. But that upper body's a bit too slim. Be myself. Oh, got 9 of those left. Well, that's right. Medical gets you more of those. I'd forgotten about that. In a bit. In a little bit. Time to break my legs. Oh, I'm kidding. Let's see.
Hey, you, come here.
Yeah.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
You don't look too good, buddy. Here.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
Oh,
what
we're
now?
all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, What are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Your gun misfired through your side. Alright then, so...
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Yeah, I got a better idea. I'll go get some help. Give me your gun.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Yeah, it helps. I already know the answers to these questions, so I'm gonna be off.
Damn it, my ears!
The hell you listening for, Phineas?
Can you hear me? What in the hell?
Yeah. I was already here.
Miss...
Yeah, Suze. This isn't too bad. I think my walking speed's kind of molasses by comparison here. Water tablets. No point in those, but hey. Pills, mag picks. Almost feel like I should be holding A like dying light, but I can't do that here. Which... I don't remember how in the world to do the time thing. It'll show me in a second. Clicking. Damn it. There we go. Rat hide. Okay, tactical time dilation is right bumper. I thought so. That's not vegan, my guy. Nope, it is not. Thankfully, I not breaking anything by doing that, because I ain't vegan. No offense to anyone who is, but I could do it.
Tear them apart!
I don't know why I do that. Nope, that's this. Oh, okay, it is a hold. For some reason, I thought it was a tap. I messed that one up. Cartridges and a mining helmet. There we go. Give me a nice, fancy new faceplate. If I remember correctly, I can break that one down for parts. That's brand new. That's brand new. Flashing, and yes, I can break that down for parts. I had a double burger with melted cheese from Wendy's. Definitely vegan. Yeah. That's vegan, alright. Yep, hacking and lockpicking. I do not have the mag picks for that. I do now, though. Hoping staff. Oh, a two-hander. Two-handed weapon. Straight up 15 damage. They got the same DPS, one's at half the weight, though. I would usually keep the natural health regens and sell the rest. Progression pills, pre-sliced bread, that's in base health. That's an attribute, that's in base health. Yup. A bunch of nanners in there. What did I change to these again? Those buttons do anything? Sometimes it's a pain trying to remember how to do stuff. You. Second part of my inhaler. Oh, the inhaler has 2 slots in it, and you do that at the same time. I think that's how that works. Food, more drink, more food. You can actually sleep out here? I don't know about that. You moves 4 times in supernova difficulty. You can only rest in your bed on your ship. Ah, okay. Survival mode. Did I try that? Oh, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Oh man, what do you prefer? Burger King, Carl Jr.'s, or Wendy's? That's interesting you say Carl Jr.'s, because we don't have Carl Jr.'s in this neck of the woods. We have Hardee's. It's the same thing, basically. But we have Hardee's. As far as it goes for burgers, like a straight-up burger meat, I have to go with Wendy's as my preference. But when it comes to fries, it's Burger King. I don't know what it is. Wendy's is a close second, though. Wendy's is the quote-unquote one-stop shop when it comes to that. I'm going to be real ballsy about this. Dealing with you. Y'all shouldn't have seen a friggin' thing. Now that we got that dealt with, I'll screw off. Huh. His legs are detached. Oh yeah, yada yada. 4 versus 3. Tech skills +5. Stealth skills +5. +5. Stealth +5. Stealth value is actually pretty good. I'm not rebuilt mining gear. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's look like a raider. Let's look like a friggin' raider. Get the feeling I'm going to be Mr. Talkie. I don't think I've done a straight talking run. I've done a persuade, because I did a doctor, Dr. Nowicki. He was a persuader. I've done a guy who had really high intimidate. It was Jarvis. I don't think I did a liar yet, but this is supposed to be myself, so...
Here before you get yourself killed.
Yes'm. How's it going?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Yeah, you prefer McDonald's, and of course talking about food's gonna make you hungry. Of course that is. I understand McDonald's. I grew up in McDonald's. That was the closest burger place to my family's home. Honestly, yeah, I've dealt with a few of these marauders. I'm not
You
impressed.
pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Couple of winks. Where I come from, that means you need to go to sleep. Huh. Get these marauders to tell you where the owner of that ship is. Guess I have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. The Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Good woman, let's get this done. Oh, Canid Farrell. Are you dumbs? No, it looks like that's about it. Get this done. Oh, there we go. I got a bunch of sentry sabers, don't I? Yeah, I do. Guess we'll deal with that when it gets to it. Alright.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, at least you can worry about. At least you can leave the bodies for the candidates. You know, I only hope Starfield is half this good looking. This sense of scope and scale, but I don't know. Bethesda's burned a lot of my loyalty. Never bothered to walk around the outside of the ship and just take it in. It's part of the crew quarter. That's the captain's quarters up there. Walk around and shoot some more stuff, but we got story to deal with. I could kill them too, but I don't feel like it.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Quaint. Welcome aboard the unreliable Apex Transport Triangulum Colony. 2325. Someday that'll be our old future.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Then how come I can use it? I used it. What are you gonna do about it? I used it. Ball stick. Is there anywhere that they talk about the rules of toss ball? I need to find me a book about toss ball. Tell me a lot about the setting to read about toss ball. All of its wondrous little nuances.
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value.
Huh. Well, it makes sense you can see me walking around if you got that camera sticking there. I'm going to be looking for those cameras on the wall. Process these.
Please be advised that using the respecification machine will not make you a better person.
Oh. Nah. No, I ain't spending any of that. Partially because I don't have to. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Yeah, I know where I gotta go, but I'm gonna explore the ship and see what she has to
All
say about
doors
stuff.
are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
Oh, you got me. Blargle, fluggle, blah, 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 blah.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
I'm not going to ignore you for much longer.
Hello,
Hi, Ada.
Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
And I'm not here to misappropriate anything, but I do have some things in my pocket that came out of a locker over there.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You do realize we're on the ground, right? We're in Atmo
You
right
are
now.
still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne's
This
ship?
vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Crystal. Very crystal.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Lovely. Well, I'm not gonna find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Crystal.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
I'm doing my damnedest, but you know, things happen. Cleo's management training. You've been promoted. Let's see. Oh, that's right. And if I remember correctly, you can't. You put them in here individually. And then once you hit 50, it branches out and you have to do other ones. Honestly, I kind of want to keep going with the idea of being a tech head and that critical damage, location hit effects, or let's see. I think the max level in this was 30. Maybe do 4 to get the long guns up to the hit locations. No weapons for 5. Not do. That's probably as far as I'll go. Well, does lower the sway, doesn't it? Hold on. I only reverted the one. Gotcha. Okay. Gotta hold to revert all. Well, that's the case then. I might do that. Sure. We'll do that. Give me a little long gun. Keep going this way. 28 intimidate. Persuading and lying, huh? Patience. Hell yeah. Log abilities. I know I've done it. I did indeed do it. Perk system. Let's see. Base health. TTD meter max. I'm gonna wind up carrying some people. I had a cheat sheet at one point telling me who gave what buffs. But I might just say screw that and go with people who I remember liking. High maintenance is a good one. Science magazine says Nietzsche's reward. You deal increased damage based on the number of flaws you have. I don't feel like that has much to do with Nietzsche, but alright. Resilient. A few bits more. Stock on vendors. That's in vendors. Pack mule. Quick and the dead. Oh. Traveler might be worth it. Daily demonstrations. Okay, yeah, that's probably gonna be it. Because I'm gonna definitely enjoy that one. Since I'm gonna have some people backing me up. Ching ching. These. Come on, Ada, you can't unlock this for me. Be a doll and unlock that
These
for me. Which I'm
surveillance
the captain.
devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
And I don't feel I should. It's kind of.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
I thought it as I was walking up the steps. I'm like, yeah, I can't even open these doors, can I? And then she said it.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't work for you. I don't work for you. However, this is funnier. You got it all, ma'am. You've got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care, then. You do get a lot of traffic around here. Skiff? Yeah, pretty much. I keep forgetting that button. Keep forgetting. I want to have that happen a lot too. That auto restock. Okay, no. I wonder if it'll autofill with the same thing. Oh, let's see. I got a map around here. Let's see, there's a that away, and then there's the that away. If I remember right, I'm gonna hit every bit of this, though. There's gotta be a faster way to get to the map than that. Let's head south. Animals over there. Enough bullet damage to drop off is not quite insignificant. There's a bird off to my right. That flapping thing's gonna get to me. get the feeling this is a bad idea. That's a very bad idea. That's a very bad idea. Can I get some help? A little help, please. Are they gonna do? Are they gonna? Oh, what is it? He called it. There was a guy I was watching on YouTube. He said leash. That's a no-go for the moment. Let me go ahead and do a new manual. There's my. Yeah, no, it's been been December of 2019 since the last time I played this. How did I? 22 hours. It seems like the game is. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see then. Guess it's dead east. Like a bandit camp. There are marauders. Bandits around here. We have marauders. Oh, with the damn dog. Huh. Well, the primal. If I could have your gun, I'd be pretty happy. Speaking of. Daddy. Oh yeah, I forgot that's how we have to do this. Yeah, swap. Okay, there you go. There we go. An order. Can't be the only thing. Yep, there we go. It can't be the only container that's in there. Hidden dork. You know, now that I think about it. Close to far. There's the dogs. I had a feeling there were some of them down here. Well, actually, I'm slowly remembering. I'll get the feeling I'm often not poking this, but I'm a gonna. Oh, wow. Huh. a few versions of the game ago, isn't it? Well, I didn't mean to do that way, but worked out. Didn't think that'd be a twitchy spot. I never thought I remembered a weapon wheel. Oh, that's where you gotta hit A on it, though. Oh. Huh. In humor. Really? Maybe dark, but... Or maybe night. It ain't exactly dark. Tells me there are dogs over here. Don't know why. Feeling that there's canids over here. Close amount of carrying capacity. Oh, 34 out of 80. I'm good. Good to go. Oh. Fortunate platforming. Well, not too unfortunate. I see this and I think to myself, hey, I can climb that. I can on this. These are some slightly floaty jumping controls, though. Do you believe the game thinks I'm still in the air? Oh, come on, guys. Really? Can't have nice things? Is that what that means? Alright. Alright. I broke my ankle from falling a foot and a half. Happens. Roll your ankle walking off a curb. Is there a faster way to get back to this? I thought there should be. Oh. Oh, there is. I gotta hold it. Cool, cool, cool. Feeling that's not where I'm supposed to be. Can't Skyrim this. Gotta go around. Board here. That constantly slip and slide. The edge water. I ain't going in there just yet. Round first. Closed door. I just see a name pop up through the building there. I think I did. Creepy sprats. Sorry, boys, you're worth a touch of XP and a touch of money. Be kind. Fast away as possible. Do it quick, do it clean. If I remember correctly, they're the equivalent of rats in this world. What world is this whole popping names through stuff going on? Light ammo back at least. Edgewater Cemetery. Saltuna Cannery, Spacer Choice Property, Terminal Access. Welcome, Junior Inhumer. Fairyland voice. I gotta hack. His password must be really, really minimal. Theodore Granger, industrial accident. Successfully interred in Gravesite 13-F. Paid and accounted in humorous addendum. Teddy's corpse was missing a hand. Deducted 5 bits from gravesite fee because I'm a kindly fella. That makes sense. You aren't burying the whole guy. Humor Association. Ooh, Junior and Humor. Emerald Veil Division. Special offer. Dear reader, your subscription to the Inhumorous Association newsletter has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now and we'll throw in a copy of our newest publication, Shovels, Gazette, and Quarterly. Spacer's Choice, HR. Official advertisement text. Edgewater Cemetery is a property of the Spacer's Choice Company. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of its own from the cradle to the grave. Gravesite plots and headstones provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Comfortable spacious plots, custom engraved headstones, and monograms. Complimentary eulogy, courtesy of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Let your spirit rest in the privacy of a Spacer's Choice brand gravesite. Yeah, sure. I need better lockpicking. One of those things like, yeah, I don't really want to be the guy who does lockpicking, and then you go through the game and you're like, yeah, I need some more lockpicking. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. It does sound pretty cool, I guess. I know better, because I played the game and beat it a couple times, but, I mean, it sounds good on paper. That's the thing, though. Like, that's the quote-unquote cheapo. Lifetime net value 8,112 bits. Alright, something about that made me want to hurt somebody. You got these. These must be the slightly better off graves, because they've got basically an anti-canid cage. And there's these suckers. They've got their own vaults. That's a mausoleum. Is that the only mausoleum here in the cemetery? I think it is. Oh. If you want to find out what the hell's in there. I prefer not to step on graves if I can help it. That's a general rule, that's just me. Prefer not to tread on the dead. Especially when... That's kind of a terrifying thought. I know it's there for, you know, visual representation. Because if these are that way, these should be roughly freshly dug, because there's that mound of dirt. And as time goes on, it would level itself out. So those mounds shouldn't be there unless these people have died rather recently. Even these. Doesn't bode well. Well, either way, yoink. Most games like this, you wind up with long guns. Howdy, folks.
Whoa, hey.
Don't mind me.
Where'd you come from? Running
Hello,
around
sir.
in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
We so sure I could be a
You
marauder.
talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low low
I never got your name. I'm Tattered
Pleased to
Thought.
make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's
I'll shake
Silas.
your damn hand anyway. Put it
Junior
here.
in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
I need an option to shake this man's hand no matter what he says. Just grab it and start shaking it. Hair. Money.
Heard a lot of new workers say that. First time they set eyes on Edgewater, they'll say, well, I can't work here. I don't belong here. Well, we do belong here. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of us from the cradle to the grave. As long as we provide our own cradles.
Yeah, that don't sound good. Huh. Where'd the option go to talk about his job title? That's...
Yeah?
Oh, is that down here? How long have you been a junior in humor? Yeesh, that's a rough one. Yeah, sure. This town must be in pretty bad shape if it keeps you so well
You
employed.
could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Have you been a junior in humor?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the one. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Wait, what? Graveside. Grave fees?
Edgewater
What?
is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our gravesites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You rent dirt from the company so that they can bury you later. And if you don't... What happens if you're delinquent? I'm interested to know what happens if you go delinquent.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
I'd still shake your hand. Matter of fact, I might be more willing to do it now. Be honest with me. I love how it's pushing me towards doing the quest when I haven't even bothered to ask about this. All right, I'll collect your fees. We're like, he hasn't even talked about that yet. I've been holding a conversation, asking him questions, and it's like, oh yeah, you should be doing this.
Quotas,
That's funny.
mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
It depends on how you go about killing people, but yeah, I understand.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Was Abernathy a special
He
case?
just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
I think that can be arranged. So I guess they're all inside.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Gotcha. See you around, Silas. I'll head off. Steal the shop. Wooden graves. Oh, I see. Here's economy class. Economy class gets wood. Wrong thing. Remember I can hold. Economy class. Where I'm supposed to go, game, but I also know where I want to go. Where I want to go is this way. Correctly. Waters dealt with yet. We're over here. And you know what they say. XP goes a long way.
Who goes?
Missed by an inch. Stood there and stared. Didn't know what world to do. Hopped for it. Considering how often that happens, let's go ahead and swap. Reason feels right. Residents out. If they came out here to check on the landing site and dealt with holster my gun. There are things. Save more frequently. You know what? I'm going to head into Edgewater. Shouldn't be. I shouldn't have to worry about this thing crashing on me like Skyrim did. Jump a little everyone. Ooh. I apologize. Mean to step on anybody. Howdy, howdy.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Sleep on your feet? That's impressive.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
You're both falling asleep. I mean, that doesn't really surprise me. Endurance. Small grave matter. Let's follow that one. I'll talk to Ludwig outside. Oh, when I thought that. This even has a nice little thoroughfare going through the cemetery. That's a nice upper crust area. Rats. Door right there. Lock picking. I really do. got a little, close quarters. Yeah, funny enough, that would have been... I've kind of got him in that order. Vendor. Heard that odious clicking sound they tend to make. Dissenters in our midst. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Meanwhile, I am reminded of certain propaganda from World War II, I believe. Oh, I don't have enough shots. Really, even if I do have a 5 shots, I can't open this. Look, some bypass shots. Oh, we've started talking about item repair. Wait, that's right. I can't do that yet because I don't have the field repair ability. Be worth. It's kind of funny that the hibernation suit's worth so much less. I can't even get into that. 18 lockpick. Marketing division. Unlock second story balcony door. No, don't mind if I do. L gives of marketing to Mr. Thompson. Excellent news. Hey boss, just wanted to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. Here. Thompson to Gibbs and Marketing Excellent News. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of the Saltuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of lighter Saltuna. Effective immediately, we have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from the marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Saltuna, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Welcome! Great. No files? Oh, personal files. Notes on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some Saltuna flavor. It's brine time. Now with a satisfying crunch of cartilage. Ugh. Can't spell Saltuna without salt. I mean, it's true. Can't spell without aunts. Potential to market toward family. No, not like that. Not like that. Leading scientists say it's still food. The Saltuna, well, thank you. Warning may cause auditory hallucinations. What? Avoid being seen if you want to engage in these without consequences. Yeah. It's an RPG. First person RPG. So, I get it. Oh yeah, I unlocked the balcony, didn't I? No. So caught up in what I was reading there. God, I'd unlocked the balcony. I'll pop in, thank you. Taste the freedom with Spacer's Choice. Now with extra added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. Ambidextrine. Whoop. Oh, that is because I used the wrong button to jump. I'll get to you. I'll get to you. One thing I'm going to enjoy is hearing some of these slogans again. Tremor cleaver? Not the best cleaver. It's the... Wait, it is the best cleaver. Its throbbing blade will pulsate its way into even the most recalcitrant dissident. E&L does make good stuff. Odd way to say it, though. It's pulsating blade. That doesn't sound right. Here we go. Vending machine. Oh, it didn't say that. I have to leave the vending machine. That's right. Hold on. Red I have in there right now. So, see, your armor. Your, was that the stealth? Riot control is stealth. Toughened. A perk for that. Perk for that. You don't have any bread. You got nanners, though. You got a bunch of nanners. All of them. Weaponry. I could get some heavy ammo. By 10? Yeesh. Well, I need to sell anyway. Let's see. Weaponry. Sell that bad boy. I can't sell yet. It's Spacer's choice. Can't sell yet, can I? Hold on. Skill, isn't it? Tech thing. It takes more to do that. Hold on. Something in. Was it science? And second drug, third drug. Something specifically about being able to sell or buy. Yeah. Forget how to do it though. Hack? I had to have a 20 in hack in order to sell at vendors. Okay, well, my points are going to go next. I was going to head that direction anyway, wasn't I? Oop, wrong way. Oh well, it's because of lockpick. Closing containers requiring one mag pick to unlock are free to open. Lockpick actually gives you more bits too. 60 gives you that. Yeah, I remember making a stealth character. Pickpocket steal. Attack unaware enemies while cross deal bonus damage at 20. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start piling a little bit into this. Might do 11 points over time. But I think I'm gonna stick with the tech. I'm sorry, it's the dialogue. Dialogue is gonna be my main thing. The Emerald Vale. It is a very pretty place. I thought I holstered you. Ooh, propaganda. What we got? Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark, the team to lead Halcyon to an even better tomorrow. Help the Chairman and Minister Clark defeat our foes. Repeated propaganda. Corpo raid guards. Level before I can sell anything. Feels odd, but hey, what happens? Pardon there. Howdy. Pick up. A pickup? Pickup, that means that I'm supposed to be here. Yep. Mac and cheese. Gourmet salt tuna. Depot stuff. Kind of looks like a variant of sorry or cheesy. Wrong thing. I don't know why I thought X. Sixes? Alright. Yeah. The ins and outs of that board game intrigue me. Would like to understand. I need more lock picking. Maintenance division personal terminal. Robert Holcomb. Keyword for record searcher. Control Alt F7 enter to compose a new entry. Good gods. Need two hands to do it. Spacer's Guide to Mechanical. Spacer's Guide. Not from habit. Still have parts to memorize. I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. Okay. Lot of heavy ammo. For my rifle. The lavatory. Not what I wanted to do, but alright. Huh. Another game. Got some backgammon vibes. Backgammon and Chinese checkers? Interesting. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be here. I gotta crouch. I'm meant to be here. Almost leapt off the side there. Hey, these are things. Can I take those too? I want to take it. I'll take all of it. Most of it anyway. Can't take everything. Not all of it'll fit in my back pocket. Hello. Avon calling. No one's gonna get that. Anyway. I take right. Nothing's red. Bench. Welcome, Holcomb P. Currently 3 open trouble tickets. Boop. AG loader serial failure on startup. Open priority. Steps to reproduce. Kick the loader. Curse injured toes. Have to enter a minimum of 8 steps. Try it again. It makes a rattling noise. Dang it, Clancy. I just got you back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Not that you got feet, but you know what I mean. His stator's off axis again. Clean out. Reseat. Nancy's guts got caught and all pulled out, likely on account of somebody trying to restart him over and over again. Need to rewind all the coiling in number 4. Stator's working, but there's something else off. Have to wait until it's quiet and spin him up for a lesson. I'll read the priority afterwards. By Miller. 0 days. Damned mechanicals. Priority automatically reset to low by executive level admin rule applied by R. Thompson. Reason trouble ticket filed by Miller L. Look northwise. I said to look northwise. Blasted useless translator. Scrap pile could be northeastern town, I guess. Observe mechanical clanking about all menacing like. See it? It's right there. Okay. I didn't run into that guy yet. Is that that's probably Ludwig. Yeah, because he's out at the landing pad. Ticket filed by Thompson. Failure of main cannery production line at heat processing. Start up production line according to schedule. Observe processing of cans. Follow first batch to heat processing stage. 1 or more loud popping noises. Smoke. Smell of burned salt tuna. Overheat klaxon on monitor 6. Flames jet from exhaust ports. Automatic shutdown. Luckily it's not best got indigestion from being made to eat something that she ain't made to. Again, heading over now. Again. Okay. She is. Nobody mind me. I'm just in here doing a thing, you know. Doing a thing. I cannot tinker. I can only rep. Yeesh, that's a lot of parts. For that. Yeah, repair it. Meanwhile, let me pull you out for parts. I can't sell much of anything. I can't sell nothing. I may as well start pulling everything down for parts. So I have them for later, because that took a lot more parts than I expected. Oh, the Constable. Constable.
Wish we had some better rations.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
That's not what I meant to do, but alright. We got here. Terminal. Bounty records. All bounties posted by Edgewater Constabulary have been authorized by Spacer's Choice. Let's view them. And trim. First department of retirement, termination, restitution has filed a writ of execution for Gil Antrim, effective immediately. So you remember him from his days in the cannery. Please be advised that Spacer's Choice no longer recognizes Mr. Antrim as a member of its valued family. Spacer's Choice advises its workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory toward Mr. Antrim. Generous bounty, payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. See Constable for details. Burgess. Former Spacer's Choice physician abandoned her duties and disappeared from Edgewater, at large and considered dangerous. Huh. Dr. Bill's warned for 3 counts of larceny, 2 for each parcel of stolen adrenatime. 1 for depriving the outpost of its official physician. Generous bounty, payment on delivery, must be able to sign no name. Then Bertie Cotton. or vicar, acting on behalf of the Order of Scientific Inquiry stationed at Edgewater. Psychological breakdown upon showing symptoms of plague. Vicar Cotton's sermons are considered defunct and obsolete. Spacer's Choice advises purging them from your memory with the help of zero-G brew and ale. That's good for what ails you. Good gods, really. Generous bounty payment on delivery and be able to say. Oops. Alright, well. I don't need him anyway.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Got some questions for you if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
I don't like the way that's phrased, but alright. Who do you work for? The company or the town?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
So you're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Yeesh.
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. Something to report?
I was gonna say, if you need any help with your marauder problems, good for
As a
it.
Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Alright. That can be dealt with. When I'm collecting some, fees for a gentleman. I'll get on those as soon as I can.
Wish we had some better rations.
Don't let the boss catch you.
Huh. Company property, murder of company workers in good standing, vandalism, and unlicensed practice of medicine on seditious criminals. Okay. Ah, there's Birdie Cotton. Destruction of property, murder of company workers in good standing, sedition, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Yum. Company property, murder of company workers in good standing, theft, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. They'd be in a gang together.
I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Well, that would be hilarious. That is not something I would do.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Wait a minute. So what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Well, that's actually quite a compliment, sir. I would never consider myself an alienist. But, thank you, though. Here to collect your graveside fees. Actually, no. I just asked him about that. This is a logical progression.
I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no.
Oh,
damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why not?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good
Little
turn
bit.
for an expiring old man?
I doubt you're dying, but what do you need?
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Yeah, not so fast. I got a few questions first.
I'll do what I can.
I can't just buy some of
I
it.
tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine.
Ooh,
Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
I'd be a dead man, most likely. In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I assume there's going to be guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Yeah. Alright, what about
I have it
them?
on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Sure. I think that can be arranged.
So you'll do it then?
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not?
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Feel your spleen. That is a little bit terrifying. Taking an awful risk trusting a random stranger, you know.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Oh. Also, I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Thank you, sir. I'll get on that shortly. Get on a few other things. Yoinking a few minor items. Minor, I don't think you're going to be missing that bypass shunt. Take your fancy soaps too, but I think you're market form. And yes, I do tend to close doors on purpose. A light. Yeah. Esther, didn't you have
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
got symptoms of something? You're saying it's psychosomatic.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
It's Toys in the Attic. Yeah, it's a good song. So what are you going to use it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Well, you're going to have to say something because, I'm going to have to know.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Yes. So, money.
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
I'm broke and I can't sell to vendors. Need money. The actual cannery. Whom is next? See about cute. Space West. I'm one of the few people that actually do that. Oh, sorry. Around and see who I was looking for. The barber shop. What do I deal with? Conrad? Conrad. Blur on the screen is.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
It's godliness. Oh, I kind of want to just get the XP. I kind of want to just to get the XP. Your haircuts usually come with free lectures.
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You ain't got the money.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
You have I mean, yeah, that is some quality drama. I'm well read enough to know what most of those words meant. But come on, man, you gotta use them like that. It makes you sound like a prick.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just Silas and I owe you.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
You don't happen to have any silver straight razors lying around? No? Wrong barber? Just saying. You ain't gotta sneak. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. He's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Now that is some shit. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay the body price. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. A full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. That's cute. Real cute. Ooh, a light assault rifle. A light assault rifle, you say? Oh, that uses heavy ammo. Now then. keep you in stock, just in case, because goodness knows I'm gonna need it eventually. So, if I were a set of gold teeth, so if I were a set of
what can I do for you?
You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
In this setup, that actually sounds somewhat impressive, Doc. I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
I found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
He ain't using them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You can ask, but it doesn't mean he's gonna do it. But at this point, that seems to be your only option.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Alright, had to roll that way, bud, but this place is, well, almost the ass end of the universe, as far as I can tell. Hot meals, cold meals, live music when available. Day-old Saltuna, 2 bits off. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go in here.
Sick house is no place for a traveler.
True, it's not. This place makes me want to hurt people. Clear out the spread infestation. Here, you little buddy. Keep yakking. Keep yakking. Happen. Throw him into a plague hospital, basically, and bother to do anything but quarantine them all together until they die. I don't mind to put that hat on. That gives a +5 lockpick. You are kidding me. +5 engineering or +5 lockpick. That depends. Do I want to? I actually do have a hat like that. It's black, but I have a very minor armor value. Sell value. You know what? Yeah. Until I find something better. Is there a way to make myself third person? Don't think so. Dead sprat. Dead sprat. Pills. Pills in here. Oh, that's that freaking flapping thing on my armor. Took care of the sprat problem in there. Pretty better at this than y'all are.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Emerald Village. Huh. Guy. You know, that'd be a nice place to sabotage or put some aerosol medication into. Funny enough, by seeing the group of people in there, makes me think about Abernathy. His supposed hypochondriacness. It's the general store.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Hey, Mr. Moreau. Need to fix his ship. You know where I can find some parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. What's on the menu, so to speak?
Music to my ears.
The merchant skill. Not merchant skill. Light assault rifle. Can I? Okay, I can sell to you. It's being able to sell to vendors that I don't have the ability to do. Holding on to that. I'm gonna sell all of these because I don't know if I'm ever gonna use them. Sold. Let's see. Nope, I don't deal in the liquors. I do deal in the natural health regens, though. Usually what I deal with at a time. Pet pills. Nope. These, some 0G. Funny enough, it's the carbs. I keep things I can't even eat without my medications. That's freaking hilarious. Tartarus sauce. Dehydrated water tablets. Oh yeah, here's some of that gyrosite stays with me. Some other can't see what that is. Go. I got 229. Can repair my? I'll repair my own gear. Is there anything I'd want to buy? Revolver. I don't lie. I kind of want the revolver. I kind of want the revolver. That's the kind of thing. Can I view this? Oh, I can. Cool. Can I zoom? Shame. It's the kind of thing that I used to use when I was at LARP. About the same idea. Quite the same idea. 65% shaft. 35% blade. Not a 60-40. Yeah, that's pretty close. Thug kit. Speed grip. Old tech skills, huh? Weapon skills, heavy weapons. Stealth. I don't want to see. Now that's junior grade mechanics overalls. Yep. Maxwell. Yes, there's a good reason I believe that thing should be silver. It's a one-handed weapon too. I never knew that was in here. I never bothered to go down front of it. I just sold and left. Do-do-do-do-do. Clang, clang, Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that he was dead. Down, down. It does not look pretty. It don't. But I'm not getting rid of my hat.
It's not the best choice.
I understand, sir. Let's get this done. Let's get this selling out of the way. We'll sell the let's see. Couldn't open that if I wanted to. Couldn't open this if I wanted to. I could open this if I wanted to. Yep, and you turned around like a good man. Like a good NPC. Alrighty.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
Yeah, nah, corporate ain't gonna do anything. It's that way. Veil of Terra 2. Terra 2. Earth 2? Okay.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
Excuse me?
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got calls to make.
That's rough. 1 minute smoke break. Learn to be fast on the puff. Get you a really good long drag. Oh, there. I had a feeling there was a bit cartridge back there. Long rifle. LD. Close this one. Guess I don't. Oh, hold on. There it is. The idea of pulling out my rifle at random doesn't seem very congenial. Yes. Hey there. Terminal over here. One left hand severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. People get so little money that they can't afford to freaking die. Doing that would probably be illegal for them too. Blue slips, pink slips. No stalls, no nothing. Both stalls in each other. Ain't locked. Huh? Oh. That's a power regulator. Basic electrical transformer. Powered by the geothermal facility, Space Force is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. The best you can afford. Disengage power regulator. Unable to comply, the power regulator unit may not be disengaged while the transformer is active. Transformer shut down. Query. In compliance with Spacer's Choice engineering and development policies, shutdown protocols have been disabled on all transformers. This is to prevent illegal tampering, upgrading, or theft of proprietary technology. Warning, please avoid attempting to modify or tamper with Spacer's Choice electrical transformer while power is active. Doing so may lead to death, catastrophic injury, and irreparable damage to the transformer. Don't touch that. Rats have apparently tried to touch it. What? I don't know. That's an explosive barrel. Turned red when I had the cursor over it, so that is an explosive barrel. Likely. Looking to see if there's anything I could... Nope. Anything I could possibly yoink while I'm down here. Or I gotta talk to Phyllis. Hello there. Speaking of things to yoink. How is that stealing? It's just laying there. It's theft. It's on company property. I understand why that's barred. Got a storage room. Good stuff in it. That's the front. Yep, that's the front door. I had a feeling it was. Pardon me. Front door. Back down. Kick me. Really? Hold on. Because I wanna do it. What would I do with it? Is it junk? It's not junk. It's a quest item? This might look nice in one of the crew's rooms on the Unreliable? What? What? That's a thing? Alright then. Necklace? Yeah, sure. They got LOS on me? I don't think so. In Gunfinger, don't fail me now. Hooch. A pickaxe. Normal access. Company notifications. Office of Reed Thompson. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. Instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. The old domicile. So it's either a house that is old or an old folks' home. Probably the latter. Plague is the reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers, we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. Feels like that in America. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Get everybody else sick. Why don't you? Else sick, why don't you? Spacer's Chaw. Tobacco. Chewing backy. A guy who used to put that in his Coke bottle. Pardon, sir, pardon, pardon. Office. Couldn't pull my gun out every time I missed that. Foreman Phyllis Granger, huh? Personal files. Password required. Sure. Deal with that. Tenderfoot? Really? Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell him. I'll end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. Start. That's not what you should be telling him, but it does toe the company line, I guess. I'd forgotten how fast they hit with just... You wind up in the dregs early game. You really do. You can't... You couldn't have popped up on, like, Byzantium. You couldn't even pop up on the second place you go to where Auntie Cleo owns a planet. No, you had to be... You had to show up here. Thompson to Miss Granger. Medical treatment. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstances, distribute your ration of medication to any other workers. We're all in this together. Do not, under any circumstance, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. Oh, the paradox. The absolute paradox. Makes me very, very... I kind of want to burn something down. Improvised weapon. It's like a spike with a handle, exactly like that. Say, you don't want to keep because I want to fucking sell you. You're worth a lot. That is not what I'm meant to do. Tremor axe I'm keeping because I want to sell it later.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
That explains why that'd be her password if you didn't already talk. If I didn't talk to her. Graveside fees. Here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Kind of you.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
He just offed himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Yeah. I've heard about that.
Eugene wasn't family.
You said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
joking, I assume.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would have? You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Yeah, let you get back to work. Alrighty then, 5 in dialogue, and I need hack to sell at vending machines. There you go. That's it. That's all I'm gonna get. Balance of vending machines. Yeah, maybe to 40. Maybe to 40. Or actually, no. Sneak attack is tempting. Those are gonna keep going up though. And even when I get to the split, I may start doing 2s. Do that, it'll be 50, and then we'll see. That, and it was perks every 2 levels, I think. Yes. Save that real quick. Excuse me. Alright, let me go collect Ludwig's fees, although if I remember correctly, that's outside, that's outside, this is, talk to whoever runs the town. You know what, let me go talk to whoa, pardon me, must be completing a shift. Let's go talk to Dobson. Dobson? Either way. That's some good music, though.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson, I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
She has a point. If you're going to cook something, you have to make sure you're cooking to the proper temperature, especially when you're dealing with something like a pasteurized can.
Seems we've got a guest.
Saying.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize.
You did.
I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You read. Wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
I'd pronounce it row myself, and I've been in her position before. Cut her a little slack, man. Must be the town boss. You know what? We can start with introductions.
I'm Reed
TatteredThought.
Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Shake my hand, damn it. I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
I'm looking for a power regulator, matter of fact.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one, and I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Alrighty then. But you're gonna ask me to do something for you, aren't you?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Huh. People take time to losing their power. Oh, you mean marauders?
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Seen Edgewater. I don't blame those folks for leaving.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Yeah. I can't make any... first of all, how do I know... How do I recognize this woman?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
What if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
There's also the alternative that y'all band together and flip Spacer's Choice the bird, but, see what I can do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's skedaddle. Gains provide combat support, skills enhance yours, they increase your carrying capacity, and unlock special combat abilities with inspiration. Parvati, let's head on, darling. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, the companion ledger, D&L. No, you would probably... You're wearing wearing the same kind of coveralls I am? Available just yet. And you, distance, medium, weapon, use your ranged, and you stay defensive. I want you to be defensive. You're the persuade, lockpick, and engineering one, and you give me bonus to my nope, lockpick and persuade, and a boost to my engineering. Yep. So the skills that you have at your disposal. Your range. Aggressive. Always engages in attacks when the player enters combat. Once told to attack a target, continues to fight. Okay, so aggressive is what I'd actually want. Max health, body armor rating, melee damage, range damage. The ranged weapon she has equipped. Okay. Sorry. Do you have a better handgun rating? Probably. DPS is better with this. Well, come on, darling, get in the elevator. Gotta go. Move it. Move it. Oh. Elevator. Thank you.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Give me a moment. Schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman or family. 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See read if you're in trouble paying your sick leave. Try to arrange wage deductions instead. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with your local vicar. Where? Parvati? Parvati. Where'd you go? Parvati?
Can we talk?
Okay, whew, there you go. You scared me for a second. I thought you disappeared.
You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This does not surprise me at all. Huh. Yeah, that's the problem, though. I like her a bit too much.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
That moment you realize that the way you talk is reflected by the woman you just had as a companion, and just started carrying around as a companion. This town's got issues? Yeah, that's sure. That's one way. You know the deserters you work with, and you friends or what?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Can't believe I ever want to leave this place. This town's got
Life's
issues.
hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Max. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Where'd I
The
find
mission's
him?
on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
Okay, that smirk. I
Thanks,
suppose it couldn't
mister.
hurt.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Alright, well, let's go speak to, you know, there's, well, I don't know. Every companion in this game is pretty damn well written. So, I can't really say that, the thing, though, who would I say I'd want to have around? You know what, I'll get the entire crew together and then I'll figure that out. One of the missions over here. Lost thinking. It may be the cleanest, but it ain't really anyway.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
I don't have time for this.
You get time to sit there and contemplate life, though. To assume that astronomical formation stuff is probably steel. OSI vial? Look nice in one of the cruise rooms on the armor level. That's probably something for Max. I don't mind him either. Like I said, at most of these.
Hey there, Mary.
Astronomical stuff.
Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Huh. That friggin' metal still shines. If I could take a seat, I would. Can I do that? Sit. That's a greasy chair.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb
Max?
as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Actually, the tossball predictions would be interesting to hear, but I don't think that's an option. What sort of spiritual advice do you offer
They
here?
who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Nah, I don't think so. That's what you're selling here?
Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
Well, it just sound like corporate garbage.
Have you? These people need something, anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the metaphysical minutiae of the grand plan would be nonsense to them, if not worse. My apologies. The townsfolk are having a tough time of it, and it's been difficult for me to enrich their lives. They are good people. It is just difficult to reach them.
As a man who graduated from Bible college, I completely understand your plight as well. I already wanted to talk to you about something.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the power to Adelaide deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So, what do you think of the group over there, Doc? Vic? Nah, Max. So worried about... I don't know, do you have a doctorate?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Oh, I don't have the intelligence for it. That's funny.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Right, just talk everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind.
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I've been outside. I'm not impressed. I can handle myself better than a vicar.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome sum, you say? Why would you be after a book, though?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Someone should hear about you looking for this thing. Any authorities, in fact?
On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf.
You make a pretty good argument.
Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Mark away, brother.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Alrighty. Journal time. Long tomorrow. That's the cache of medicine. Fistful of digits. Fistful of dollars, nice. And then that's elsewhere as well. I also need to... Don't I also need to talk to... I didn't talk to Ludwig yet. Ludwig's out here. Come on, Parvati.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Move those hips, girl.
Another day at the cannery.
Places to be. That's pretty bright after dealing with all those muted colors. The source of protein a busy worker needs. This thing calls me a dolphin fish and a tuna. How big they get. Also, they're probably a really lean meat. Fished to hell and back on this poor planet. Oh, I went out the wrong door. Alright, let's, second verse, same as the first, I guess. This. Heck. Hit cartridge. I ain't sleeping in the bed.
That was quick.
It's so quick because of you. You're making this a lot faster due to the bonus you give me. Always preferred the hard shell in this game. Alright, my dear. Let's motor. We'll close the door behind me, but you just open it again. Tastes like freedom. No, I don't think that's what freedom tastes like. What about Ludwig? Seems to me. Ow. Half speed. Near. Health regen goes a long way.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Huh. I understand that. It's brilliantly open. Mr. Miller?
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Silas sent me. You owe him your graveside fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Oh, what are you on
The
about?
war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Alright, I like the use of that phrase there. That's pretty good. Yeah, gotta watch out for them mechanics.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
I mean, I'm for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper Army's paying enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
So, what do I need to do?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
I could use some,
Mechanicals
about
got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
You verify that, Parvati. Let you be. As I do. Where did he get in here?
Easy.
You make that easy. I feel like that'd be about the time you'd walk in here. Possible divisional championships this Saturday only at Antibiotics Sports Arena. Rizzo's Rangers versus Darlings. I get the feeling she's in his path. Oh god. Yep, she was in his path. Those Darlings. 55 bits for adults, 10 for kids. Not bad. There we go. Yoinked it. Yoinked it all. This. One-handed melee. I don't need one-handed melee. What we got here? Carbs. Caffeine. Pain. Sugary. Nope. 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 Carbs. Lots of carbs. The fun times barrel. Ooh. Play the song. There you go. Let's see. To be fair, theirs does work pretty well. An actual assault rifle. Too rich for my blood. Hunter kit. Ooh, yeah, that is a good one. That's a blood. Could use the ammo. I've got. That's 75. That's not bad. What's this? Yeah. Wow, every time. This is the board-owned one. I forget what this one sounds like. Shot cannon. Big money. Toughened armor. Magnum. Oh yeah, mag. You don't see mag modification slots for a while though. That's right. That's got the jingle jangle. You know what? We're gonna. Is that because you're set to close range? We're gonna do this. Okay, yeah, that's the reason. This is a different vendor. Worth. Date determination. Stuff in between. Nah, I don't think so. It's Spacer's choice.
Great work.
Get in here, girl. This, if I remember correctly, comes in now. Dude. I love how she doesn't care that I pick locks and steal things out of trunks. Of. I believe that's a lady. The way the armor moves, it's the way the armor bulges. Corporate technician. Or you in here now? If that's the case, then I'll just do this. Follow you around and slowly drain this place of anything and everything that be useful to me now or later. Come on. Move it. Oh. It says that the path doesn't come in here, though. You just tighten your arc. Well, with that in mind, what did I get from here? Patched low pressure helmet. A lot better armor. Same lockpick. But really, don't know. I think I'm going to keep that hat. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what the commands are there. I'd forgotten about that. That's my fault. All these, I don't. Can't tempt me if it ain't there. Scarves. Zap. Extend to sight. Necklace, a fly. Oh, sorry, I did the flywheel first. Crosswell card. See then. Die robot. Not iRobot. Die robot. On this away. Well, I've got you with your I thought that ship gliding over the horizon was an enemy.
I'm ready for this. That's gotta hurt. Nice one.
Yeah, no, get her better armor and such, get her better guns.
Clever.
Don't have the luxury at the moment. Goodness. Wait, was that a... I don't think that was what I think I saw. Did I just see a... Oh yeah, I remember that helmet. I thought I saw a plasma rifle. No, somebody's about to get an upgrade and a half. About to get a plasma rifle. There we go.
Where are we headed?
You mentioned her dad a lot, but not
That's
your
on
mom.
account of how I never met her.
How's
She
that
was in
possible?
another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
What a shit contract.
Could be. Reckon I'll never know.
Another that I wanted to
You
ask
mean
you
about
about.
the mission being too clean?
Supposed to be clean. It's church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're the mechanic. Usually when you see a machine, it's in need of fixing,
Fixing
dear.
the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. See that the universe can be fixed by just about anybody. You have to do it. What's closest at hand? You can't go and fix the universe without first learning how to fix yourself. You do that, if you can accomplish that, then start worrying about fixing other things. Most of the time, you have having somebody else fix them. That only one? Some canids run in packs. He says as he hears one roaring. Never mind. Distant? Yeah. Ethology log. Terra ray mating habits. Kane Van Acker, Spacer's Choice Ethologist. Terra 2 this week, I decided to say Terra ray mating habits. Leave their nesting area in the morning, return in the afternoon with random objects, typically shiny or bright. And they build displays of the objects to perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site, and don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistants. It was late. Checking on his dentition. Oh, the Terra rays.
Hey, here we go!
tarot rays. Oh, there you go. Huh. Okay, yeah, there's the bird-like beak. Sort of? No. Oh, yeah, there. It's more like a beak of a octopus or a squid. Okay. I don't often pay that much attention. Rediscovering game. Forward 2. Differently this time. A little slower pace. Probably take this little down here and then haul it, but oh, there. Down.
Come out and die! I smell blood.
Here we go. You got him! You did it!
Go. An LMG. I know somebody who'd be good for that. Toughened mod. Rifle. You didn't have anything on you. Aim. You'd think there'd be more stuff down here at the bottom of this gully. Shall receive. There's a spade in there. Watch yourself, Parvati. Dock. Here. You. A little white dot. That little white dot is a proximity. Rats. Okay. Oh. Edgewater deal. Wait, there's a thing. If I remember correctly, that thing's not even hostile. Axe? Pistola. Ignition. Frozen dinner is just sitting out. Ain't frozen no more. Definitely ain't frozen no more. Right. Deluxe, that's gourmet salt tuna fillets. LMG by Spacer's Choice, an actual assault rifle. 5 weapon. Level on that one. Yep. This. Some more parts. Toughened mod. Graveside fees. Yeah, I gotta give those to Silas, don't I? Maybe that's what I'll do last. Run around the other side and give Silas his graveside feast. Do not all forget.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Sound actually made me feel a little bit of a pang in the pit of my stomach there when he made the burbling noise. Ah, he's going to attack. No, he's not. I had the feeling he's not wrong. If this was where the here, I'll show you.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to. Take your time.
Like, I'm not sure.
You need help, just give a yell. A metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook them.
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
It's a damn catch-22. Yeah, we have a nav system, so I'll probably
That's not
fix
bad
this.
work, mister. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Whoa, hey, don't you owe me something for
Spacer's
repairs?
Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
That makes sense. I'm heading off. That was cute. Well, now I've got that shortcut into the city now, but let's make ourselves a little speedy run. Well, fast as this character is anyway. That's pretty darn quick. I don't think I could keep this pace up for very long. Be winded pretty quick. Thankfully, this is Game Me. Game Me can sprint forever. Hey, Ludwig.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I took care of that scout over there.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess.
Imagination there, friend.
But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You're kidding me.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
You hid your secret weapon in a toilet.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory.
Oh.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Then why'd you hide it there if you're worried that the bartender's gonna find it? Anyway, I'm running to Silas real quick. If I do that, pick another quest, save, and head on. I realize I missed this game. Realize it, but nice to be back in it. Forward to the next. Well, if the other save files or anything to note, because Jarvis was 22 hours and Bowl was 19, would be 6 or 7 streams. But I do have some of the DLC that I haven't gone all, so. Hey, Silas.
Hey,
Oops,
Miss.
sorry, thought I was pressing.
Lovely to see you above,
Right
Miss
button.
Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are y'all talking about?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
That's fair.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Got your graveside fees.
Run into any trouble?
Paperwork, fees, and signatures are dealt with.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Abernathy was trying to hide the fact he's sick.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was gonna be... Yeah, that way you wanted me to collect his fees?
I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Makes sense. I don't feel like doing that. Cool. Alright then. Dialogue's gonna get its buff. Me increase the durations on some stuff. Then do I want more stealth? I do want more sneak. I take that and then that'll give me the sneak attack damage. I'm not as worried about the other stuff. That's as much as I'll deal in stealth. Then start boosting my tech a little bit. That's all I need for you. Maybe 40. Unlikely. You're going to be my main. Probably hit some leadership. Inspiration is companion damage. That's companion health. Healer has your companions, but they get only 30% of the effect. Companion critical damage. Companion get an additional 20%. That's armor rating. Skill bonus to players. That's cute. Yeah, I recall the Amarek had that. And negotiator, base capacity, resilient, applied science, precision, durability loss is durability loss would be nice. That. Keep that. Sure now. Find his secret weapon. Does she have a perk yet? I think she gets that at level 5. Correctly? I don't want to give her the machine gun. It feels like she'd be better with the plasma gun in general. Thematic thing. So, wreckage. Harry. That's the Ludwig's secret weapon that's inside. That one's up there. This full of digits is... You know what? I'll leave that one up. Get myself away from Edgewater just a hair. Matter of fact, see if I can get a view of the ship. Alright folks, I do believe that's going to be it for me for the evening. Let me check something quick. Let me see about... No. What else would be on right now that I follow, so... Fortunately, I'm just going to leave that here, no raid. I plan on being back Sunday with Dying Light. Still got some of the following to do, so if y'all feel inclined, hop on with me and hang around. I do appreciate those who showed up. Zeticus, it was good to see you again, buddy. Hopefully you'll be able to catch me again other time. Sorry, that kind of caught me there. Sounds in my ears. The game. I will see y'all later, and as always, be good to each other.